Hey, champion music, you already know what it is. You know how we coming. Kitchen Talk, man. This is not a love show. It is not a cooking show. We provide the vibe. It's champion music, though. You feel that? Coming to the ring with my belt on.
I guess.
What's happening? Big shout out to the whole gang, man. Shout out to Pearls Monroe. Shout out to Fire. Shout out to Nay. Shout out to Shalimar. PDP. Big shout out to Squeaks. Don't laugh at his voice ever. His name is Squeaks. All right. Big shout out to Nash, Ace. Whole gang. Coach Garv. And Free Ricky.
Free Ricky.
All right.
Yes.
Free Ricky.
Yep.
Until we saying Ricky free. And
Yep.
we missing a member today.
Shout out to Holla.
Where's she at? She got married or something? What happened to her?
I believe she had a family emergency.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, well.
But she's here in spirit.
Okay. Nice. We got a good show today.
Oh!
We got a good show today. We got one of my crimies here. One of my crimies here. We did a lot of bad together, bro.
Definitely did.
I'm talking about yellow tape things and shit like that.
Definitely did.
You caused me a lot of pain.
Oh, man, it wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose. You
It
just
wasn't on
being you,
purpose.
man. Round of applause for the one and only Uncle Murda.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa. Yeah, what's up, my guy?
I like the sound effect thing you got going
Yeah.
on over here. I just
No,
wanted
we
to
got
let
this
you
real
know that.
production going on.
I see what's going on over here. I like it, my brother. You
Got
know
a
what I
real
mean?
production.
I see. What's good,
Oh
man?
man, you know what it is. You know, I was thinking about a few years ago, maybe 4 years, 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was that long ago.
5 years ago.
5? Damn, time is just going by. Me and you, Uncle Murda and Maino had a show.
Look, before Kitchen Talk, we had
Before
this.
Kitchen Talk.
That's a fact.
Way before Kitchen
That's a
Talk.
fact.
Kitchen
That's
Talk
a
only a
fact.
year old.
It was actually us three.
Let me say what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Let me say what I'm
Okay.
saying. All I want to do is say what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Me and Uncle Murda had our own show. We had dropped Yellow Tape, and Yellow Tape was moving around in the street,
Definitely.
becoming the legendary project that it became.
Beating the streets up.
Right, and then we was approached about doing a show, like a podcast kind of show, something sort of like what we do right now. But this show was crazy, and then it was my idea to bring on a co-host.
A moderator.
A moderator, okay.
Like
It was my idea. I want to bring on a
It
co-host.
was. I give my brother that. It was.
Yeah,
It was. I give him that.
People act like I didn't make them.
I give him. Oh damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa! Like I didn't blow them up.
That was good. That was good.
I didn't blow them up. I blow them up, man.
Sometimes you got to give my niggas flowers.
Yeah,
Right.
give my,
You know,
yeah,
give-
nigga, come on.
Give a
But
nigga
in all
flowers.
actuality, I needed to be the moderator because y'all two together without any supervision.
Murder ain't got no
different.
filter. That
Oh,
boy-
it's murder.
It's
murder.
No,
It
y'all
ain't
feed
murder.
off of each other.
Murder ain't got no filter.
Y'all
We got
feed off of
into
each
a
other.
lot of trouble, man.
A lot of trouble.
Yo, listen. We had a show. It was called Brooklyn Boys, right?
Brooklyn Boys, yep.
And we shot 2 episodes with Revolt. This is
Definitely.
something that people really don't know because this is 5 years ago.
It was supposed to happen. They actually gave some money up.
Yeah,
and everything,
we
man.
broke bread.
Definitely.
Yeah, we caught a check, right?
Definitely.
And I remember one of the episodes, and y'all just remind me. We was talking, and then we had somebody slapboxing in there
man,
as a
they-
segment. Like
yeah.
it was a wild show.
It was wild.
It was a wild show.
Wild.
I'm just sad it never came out.
Like they was really fighting. It was
Yes.
some
Yeah.
good
It
action.
was intense.
It
Like
was
some
good
black
action.
Howard Stern.
Definitely.
Yeah, like we was wicked with
Reckless
it.
talking. It
Yeah.
was real reckless.
Very reckless.
Very
reckless.
reckless.
Very.
reckless.
It was. Do you remember anything we talked about?
Oh man.
It was. Oh,
It was
man.
a lot. It was a
lot.
lot. That was a while ago. But I remember having to like try to filter
Step in.
y'all. Yeah, like just step in like, oh my god.
Nah,
I
you
see
don't
where
never
this is
know what
going.
to say out his mouth.
Not
So you're
just me,
innocent.
my brother.
Don't even feed into that.
I
'Cause we
already know.
You already know.
I already know.
And he's the instigator
Of
on the
course.
low.
Listen,
course.
I've been in situations where he was just shooting, and I was just like this.
What the fuck?
It's all good, but the show never came out, man, right? The show never came out. Not for nothing that we did wrong. We didn't do nothing wrong.
Definitely did.
It was, it was all good by us. But I guess it was an internal thing with Revolt. They was switching over. What was it? They was going through a change, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and it never came out, and then,
Here we are.
Kitchen talk.
Everything happens for a reason.
And we got my dog up here, man.
Oh,
But how you been, man? It's been a lot going on. I ain't seen you in a minute though.
but since this the whole pandemic thing, things definitely been a little different as far as how everybody been moving, man. But I've been good.
Right,
I
right,
can't
right.
complain, man. Been good.
I wanted to ask you about a few things though, right? Like just in general things and in your perspective on. We seeing a lot of artists get killed, right? Artists getting killed and they
Young Dolph, the latest. That was my
yeah,
good brother,
R.I.P.
man,
Young
definitely.
Dolph. Definitely, I met him a couple of times. It was nothing but love. Unfortunate, right? So I see the conversation about artists and their affinity to go back to their neighborhood, right? We both from Brooklyn. You from Eastern York. I'm from Bed-Stuy. How do you manage that? Like as far as going back to your neighborhood because you don't want to alienate yourself so much, or like how do you deal with that?
I mean, it's hard to tell a certain dude not to go back to their neighborhood when you so used to your neighborhood and you
Right.
still get love out there.
Right.
Like for instance, me, I still get love in my neighborhood, even though I got certain issues. And
Right.
probably the smarter me probably shouldn't even probably be out there. But you still get so much love out there from, just your crew and people that you really rock with. You got some people out there that just hate you, that don't like your success, that don't like how far you come. They just don't like to see none of that. And we
Right.
probably should stay out of these places sometimes, but I don't know. For me, I can't just stay out the hood like that. I still visit.
Right.
I still like
So
to
visit.
visit the neighborhood.
But do you spend a lot of time there, or do you spend a balanced amount of time to where it's like you in and you out?
It's balanced.
It's balanced.
You can't spend but so much time in the hood.
Do you think that it comes a time when an artist just says, you know what, because we work hard to get out, to create a life, right? And what I find that's so ironic is that you work so hard to get out the street, get an opportunity, become something, just to die the same way as if you never left.
Yeah,
Right?
That do be crazy.
That's crazy. Like how you died right in the same hood that you left. For all that, you might as well stay, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say for all that you should have stayed. I think you should have just left. But
And not come back.
in our culture, and not come back. But in our culture, we are drawn back so much because we feel like we're missing a piece of. It reminds us where we came from and who we are. It kind of
I don't even think missing. I think sometimes it's on par with me. Not missing. Sometimes you got to give people from that neighborhood a little bit of hope. They gotta see you to feel like
Motivation.
it's possible for them to actually
That's
do
right.
something. You know
And
what I'm saying?
I totally get that too. But I said this before where I feel like there's so many different ways you can do that without having to be not fully invested, but going there constantly, like having little charity events, like doing certain things where you're protecting yourself, you in and you out, and you still giving back to that community and still showing love, as opposed to riding through, stopping by, talking, chopping it up with people for a little bit, because I feel like that's where the lines get crossed a little bit. People feel like you're lacking, or they feel like you're too comfortable or something like that. I feel like there's ways in which we can still get back without having to be there so much.
No, I agree with that sometimes as well, but there's nothing wrong with popping in and out as well too. Showing
Right.
a little bit of love, letting the people see you, physically touch you. You know what I mean? Kicking in with some people that's there that you got love for, and keeping it moving.
Right.
It don't gotta be an everyday thing though.
Right.
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 But you think it's sometimes you should just stop.
Yeah, I think the goal is to get out the hood. So you should get out the hood. You know what I mean? You don't have to like I said, you can give back without being there. Or once again, you come, you show face. There's holiday situations, charity events that you have.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like
and
that.
You're protected.
I like that idea, but I don't think, especially like street-based artists that took pride in being from a certain neighborhood or made their way, you know, and rep their hood. I don't think it's realistic to get them to not come back to a certain degree. You understand? Like, you're gonna always stop by, pull up, people gonna see you. It's always gonna be that. And, you know, but it's just unfortunate. So I think it's a balance with everything. It's
can't
like
talk a certain way and no be presence in that. You can't be Murda and Maino and not go to where Murda and Maino is from.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time as well, not be ready for certain situations, knowing when you're back.
As much as possible. Right. Damn, it's crazy though, man. But and I asked that because we both come from areas that heavy violence.
Of course.
And when you in the game, it's like you fall out with people. Sometimes the people that you start with are not the people that you end with.
Of course.
Then you may have little discrepancies with guys that you used to be cool with, and relationships get strained and the lines get blurred. And you know how do you manage that though? Because you Uncle Murda, you doing good now.
You know, sometimes that comes from. Sometimes you gotta make people. You gotta just try to make people realize. Don't feel too entitled to what you.
That's the thing. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Entitlement.
Like, yeah, because some people feel like what you got is theirs.
Right.
Nah, I might can help you figure out a way to get you some.
Expectation.
Or assist you to get some, but I don't owe you. You know what I mean? Like, I could help you, but I don't owe you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you
Right.
got to make people really understand that
Right.
sometimes.
Right. I don't owe you, man. I don't fucking owe you.
And I don't owe you either.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
Yeah, I
don't.
put you on.
You did?
I put you on.
You did?
We just went through that. We just went through the whole thing. The situation where we had the show, me and him, my guy, Uncle Murda Maino, Slash, right? Yo, we need a girl. I got a girl. Let's get Georgie.
Let me tell you something. I appreciate every opportunity that you. First of all, you're gonna fix your face when you looking at me, but I appreciate every opportunity that you've given me and every door that you have opened for me. I'll never take that away from you. But
Salute.
as far as making me, you can't make anybody. You could bring people to. You could bring.
I didn't blow you up.
You can bring the attention to me, but you can't make them stay.
So you not like kind of sort of like my artist.
No, oh my God, he can't
You
help
like
himself.
kind of like my artist, like you my protege. At least protege.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
Yeah,
Whatever
thank you.
makes
Say
you
that
feel
I
better.
can ride with that. Like protege, I can
My
take
pro-
that.
yeah.
a little bit.
I'll let
Yeah.
her
Get that one.
Yeah,
All
My
right.
protege. And I'm proud. You make me proud. I'm proud. My God, man, what you been up to though?
Man, work. I got this project about to drop. Love Don't Live Here.
Love don't live here.
I like that.
This is heavy. This is a little different kind of project for me. This is
Is what? It's personal.
It's heavy. No, not even personal. It's heavy female content on this project. You know, from Murda, you usually expect a lot of yellow tape type
yellow
shit. Shoot 'em
tape,
up,
shoot
bang,
'em
bang
up,
type
right.
shit. And this ain't that.
With a lot of
This
we
ain't
expect
that at all.
No, but okay, look, we expect
Spicy.
a lot of disrespect.
But disrespect is on here.
Yeah.
Disrespect might be at an all-time high.
I need a lot of disrespect.
There's a lot of disrespect on here. It just say shoot 'em up, bang bang. It's a different kind of disrespect. It's different.
So is this stemming from something? Like
He cheated.
Man, I'm loving the special effects thing that's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. It's just experience, period. You know how one of the guys from Empire was asking me the other day, he said, how would you describe this a little bit? You know when females get mad when they go through certain things with they significant other,
Yeah.
they do, and they playing all these type of records.
Right.
They might want to throw. Who's hot right now? Summer Walk On. If a
Right,
female
okay.
beefing what they do
Oh,
right now,
I
they
got
gonna
it.
throw Summer Walk On.
I got it.
But
This the
now,
nigga version.
come
Shout
back
out to
here.
Summer.
They go.
this right
Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. They gonna throw that Uncle Murda on.
Yeah.
And the female gonna be like, oh,
Oh,
word?
shots.
Oh, heard
Oh,
you.
shots.
So there we go.
okay.
That's how we coming
Okay,
out.
I like
so you
that.
wanted to give
You want to give
voice.
the guys to
Yeah,
the
I
I
niggas,
wanted
man.
to give
There
a
you go.
voice
There you go.
to the men who go
Yeah.
through
This
things.
is like if Drake was from Brooklyn.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
If Drizzy was from Brooklyn.
It's spicy.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
Yo, you know, I just thought about something. I need you to tell me this story. I've never seen. You told me this. I need you to tell me this story though. A lot of people don't know. You worked with Kanye before.
Definitely did.
I need you to tell me what happened. Kanye called you.
Kanye called me. I went to go see
No. Go back. I need you to go all the way back. What you doing when Kanye called? What is Uncle Murda doing?
I was actually in the studio.
Okay.
I was in the studio in the city just chilling at the studio at the time. And I actually get a call, Kanye. No, I went to see L'Oreal because I was supposed to go see. No, I was supposed to go see Akon.
Okay.
And I wound up missing Akon at the time. This before he did this, acting a little crazy, whatever.
What was the?
Trying to remix the record and all
Oh
that
man,
shit.
yeah.
So, but I went to go see him and I missed him. Then I wound up running into L'Oreal, and she was rehearsing for some things. So I wound up just chilling with her for a minute, watching her rehearse and shit. And she was doing her thing, and I wound up breaking down like, "I'm gonna see you sis later on." Boom, cool. And I ran into Kanye. I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, what's up, man? Yo, I'm Uncle Murda." He said, "Oh shit, yo, I fucks with you, man." He said, "Damn, man, yo, I always felt like Jay should have kept you, my nigga. Word." He said, "Yo, I really, really fuck with you, man." I said, "Damn, I didn't even know you knew who I was. Yeah, I appreciate that, man." He said, "Nah, I fuck with you. Keep it up, homie." And I left. I was like, "Oh, that's crazy, man."
Wow.
Fuck with Kanye. Got in the whip and we drove off. About 30 minutes later, L'Oreal called me, "Yo, I just saw Kanye. He said, can he have your number? He want to holler at you." I said, "Man, hell yeah, get that nigga my number." You know what I mean? So she gave Ye my number, and somebody called me with an address and said, "Yo, Kanye wants you to come to this studio in about an hour." Let me get some paper towel right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Come
getting
on,
for you.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying to sneak and get it for you.
Keep these paper towels on deck. My nigga from East New York.
I see you over there. I see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, just in case.
Hold up. Nah, man, get right.
I saw the struggle. I was trying to help you.
Good looking. So yeah, so they called me and gave me an address to come to.
Right.
They told me, "Yo, Ye wants you to be at the studio in about an hour." I'm like, "Oh, it's lit." So we head over to the studio, and it was like some fancy studio too. Like, I think they said only like Beyonce and maybe
Right.
Jay and them came there.
So this
It
the
was like,
same night you just met him.
It's the same night I just met him. We already at this studio, so I'm like, "Damn, this is crazy. Like, nice spot." So he coming there with Steve Stout. Him, Steve Stout, and somebody else coming there. You know what's funny too? Big Sean was in there. I know that's the worst thing he ever did. But Big Sean was in there,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Big Sean in there writing some shit in the back. So I'm in there waiting. And then Ye come like, "Oh shit, what up, my nigga? You here? Yo, I fucks with you, man. Yo, you just be talking that shit like I really, really fucks with you." So I'm in there. I'm super excited. Like, yo, thank you, yo, salute. Playing some records for him, some shit I did with Wyclef. I'm playing the record I had with Flex at the time.
Right.
To do something. And I actually said something about Kim in the record. And I was like, "Oh."
You said something. Okay, whoa, because we need to make them understand. So on a record that you already had,
That I already had. The
You
Do
said-
Something record was already out.
it was already out. It was playing.
I said something like, if this ain't the hardest record on Flex tape, then Ray J ain't make some shit like a sex with Kim K, a sex tape or some shit. So I was like, oh damn.
So you told him about it.
No, but I'm playing records from
You
at the
playing.
time,
And you
I
forgot.
actually forgot that I said that bar in that record. So I was like, oh. But he didn't stress that bar too much. He actually just liked the record. So at this time,
So you played it for him, and
I
he
played
heard
it,
that.
and he heard that and didn't care.
Right.
He understood at this time, like, this kid kind of talks reckless, and this is
Right.
his thing.
You
Right.
sure?
So he was cool with that.
You sure?
At that time, yes, he was
Okay.
good with it because I continued to work with him days later.
Okay.
After that, we still was working. And I'm not gonna lie, the first day I met, he was like a record he was working on, and he couldn't like finish it. And he was like, "Yeah, man, this record been giving me a little hard time." That's how I knew Big Sean was there, because he called Big Sean and started writing some shit for him and told me, "Yo, if you could too, man, you write a couple of bars for me. I need a little help on this record." And my help thinking, like, I just met this nigga trying to give me the right phone. That's what I said. I'm like, already, nigga? No business. But I was like, fucking, it's Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but ain't nothing happened that night. But then just for the next couple of days, we just was working. Me and me working on a couple records. I met the Belvedere guy.
What's his name? Farnsworth.
Cool as shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally different from
He's
the
humble
guy
as
you
fuck.
thought.
Right.
I ain't gonna front like that's an act, like
Right.
a motherfucker, because his character is totally different in
Right.
person. You know what I mean? So he was cool as shit. I was there just working on records. He was fucking with me.
So you was recording with him.
I was recording records, you know, that
Right.
shit, getting shit done for him, and but then a record came out.
What record came out, Mark?
It was a record with Ray J.
You did a record.
You know what?
Oh, whoa!
You didn't
Right.
tell him that you had another record with Ray J on the way out.
So Ye is on his way to Italy. He about to break out for a couple of days. Like, I'm going to Italy, and I get the call that this Ray J record, I Hit It First remix is
The
coming out.
remix.
And I hit it
And
first.
I Hit It First, and
Wow.
I was on the remix with a couple other guys, and I got the call like, yo, this record is, I got the call, the record just dropped. Yo, the record, the remix is out, and I'm with Ye. I'm like, damn. Before he hear it, because we actually kicking it out, doing things, working on his album, talking about doing shit. I'm like, yo, before he just hear it, let me tell him first. I'm like, shit.
Let me tell him first.
So it's the day
I'm
he's
on I Hit
breaking
It
out
First.
to Italy. I'm like, yo, damn. Yo, yeah, I ain't never think you was gonna be fucking with me. I'm just being honest.
So you went to him and told him, I ain't think, you know what I mean?
I ain't never think
so I
like
did
you was gonna be fucking
Like,
with me,
right.
and me and you was gonna be really like
Right.
in here working on shit, doing
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Ray J and my people was hitting me up to do, I Hit It First remix. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, wasn't thinking me and you was gonna rock it, me and you in the studio and shit. So they hit me to do the record, and I did the shit, man. And the record just came out. And yo, he act like he didn't give a fuck. Like, oh, for real? Oh, no, that ain't nothing, my nigga. I ain't stressing that shit. Yo, as soon as I get back from Italy, it's on.
Right.
And you know the rest from there. You know what I mean? the rest from there, I had to go work on Don't Come Outside projects. I think we did Yellow Tape probably after that.
So,
All type of
damn.
shit just happened from there.
That call was just
That
it
call
wasn't-
just never
even
happened
answered.
again. It never
Damn.
happened again. Cooch will tell you, it was me and Cooch. We was there every day with him. Hype. Every day we was with you. And after I told him that, it just
that whole relationship went underground. Nobody knew about that.
nobody knew.
Nobody, and this is the first time people really gonna know about that.
Yeah, that was like real quiet, because it was like so unexpected, me even running into Ye like that and finding out that he really fucked with my music. So it was real, like
That's
that was
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I always give L'Oreal her flowers every time I see her, like, salute.
Right.
You tried to make it happen.
You tried to
Salute.
run a play. You ran the
Yeah,
play.
She ran the
She
play.
ran the play.
It just so happened
It
that
just
you
so happened I
you
did
foul
some
on the play.
She ran the play.
I hit it first.
Yeah, I
She ran
give
the
her
play.
flowers.
Out of all the records that you could have been on,
Right.
all the
at
records.
the time that you could have
How
been on
ironic
them.
is that? That's
This is crazy. This is legendary. So somewhere out there in the world, in somebody's hard drive, in the Kanye's hard drive, there's Uncle Murda verses.
Yeah.
He's a changed man. He's a different man. Maybe
Hopefully,
You know-
yeah. Let me,
you know what I mean.
Let me get a verse back. Let me get something. Yeah, that's
I didn't know.
You talked about, because he said to you about Hov have signed, because Hov, a lot of people don't, because you don't talk about it as much no more. And a lot of years that went by. Jay-Z originally signed you
definitely.
to Def Jam,
Yes.
and it was a record, right? This record, it was a Fab record.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm shout out to Fab. I'm gonna tell Fab. I never told him the story. The record he sent. All right, the record is called Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn, because I'm trying to think about it, right? Brooklyn, right? He did the hook and he did the verse, and he sent it to Kim. And I was in the crib when it came over. She was like, "Yeah, he sent me this record. He want me to be on." He said, "Jay-Z gonna be on it." Here I go. Here I go.
I need a piece of that.
Hating at the same time, wanting to be opportunist. I say, yo, tell him you ain't doing it unless I can get on it.
Wow. She listened.
I don't know if she exactly said that to him. I don't know if she said that, but I remember, tell him, if I can't get on it, like, you ain't doing it. Because he said, yo, but Jay-Z, this is going to be a big look for me. Jay-Z going to be on it. I said, Jay-Z ain't doing it. I was out of my mind. Like, I was out of my mind. This is a true fucking story. We sitting down in her crib, listening to the record. You not on there, Hove not on there, it's just Fab with the hook.
Look at that.
And I'm saying, tell that nigga, you gonna do it only if I could be on there with you. And she was like, man, this might be a big look for me. And I was like, man, Hove ain't gonna be on there. Like, come on, man.
You know how
That's
niggas
some
be on
real
that
hate
shit.
shit.
That's
some real hate shit.
Listen.
That's the young competitive nature.
Yeah, I know.
I can tell you when I'm wrong. I'm tell you when I'm flawed, and I tell you, like, these was the changes that I was going through. I didn't understand, and I understand the game, and I didn't value relationships the way I do now. So this is part of my journey, and I'm being honest. And needless to say, she wasn't on it.
And I wasn't. Okay.
Hove was on it. I wasn't on it. Uncle Murda was on it. I said, oh shit.
Fucked up the bag for all.
Everybody.
Yeah, that was dope.
You know what it was though? Back then, right? And I never talked about this neither. Back then, that Brooklyn shit, right? What happened was, I felt like I started that, right? And the reason why I felt like I started that is because I stole that from Bravehearts. Bravehearts. So back when Club Exit and all that was open, we was like doing little shows in there, and they didn't know me like that. So I would say, Brooklyn, and the Braveheart song, it was like Braveheart. So I felt like I did that.
Like, I created this shit.
This is what I'm
I
saying.
deserve this.
And remember, I was clubbing back then hard, and I would get on the mic because they didn't really know me like that, and I would say that because 9 times out of 10, it was always a bunch of Brooklyn niggas in there. So I was feeling like I should be on that song.
Of course.
You know how a nigga think in his mind, how he think he more important than what he is. I started that. I need to be on that song. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find some footage.
They got that from me.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody said. They got that from me.
Damn. We fucked up some shit, man.
Definitely did.
Damn.
Definitely did.
I want to apologize to everybody involved. Damn.
Well, I'm glad you made that mistake back then, young man.
My mom always
You
said
assisted me, so it's all good.
That's you got on the record because you had just signed to Jay-Z.
Definitely.
And how did that happen?
You know, it's crazy. That was when I did that record. That was actually the first time I seen them after I signed. So he called us because I didn't even know I was doing the record. He called me to the studio, like, yo, pull up at the stool, and he was like, yo, the check clear, nigga. You got your money? I'm like, yeah, check clear. He's like, all right, good. He said, yo, Fab sent me some shit. I said, yeah. He said, yo, Fab talking crazy. He said, yo, Fab sent me some shit. Like, Fab in his bag right now. Like, and then he played the shit. He was like, yo, he said, I'm about to do my verse right now. No, I'm there, I ain't doing his verse. So he went in there and he did his verse. I'm like, whew. He said, all right, time for you to do yours.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
Like Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to mother young Skywalker.
We did it,
I'm
Brooklyn.
like, damn. I'm like, for real? I'm like, he's like, yo, whatever you need, what you need. Whatever liquor you need, I know you need to smoke your shit, get right. Something be in the other room, nigga, get busy. I'm like, all right, cool. Just at the B-Rock, and I was just there.
You got busy, nigga. You got busy,
cool.
nigga.
That's a fact.
I was so mad when I heard
Look at his face.
because you was talking.
He was there for a second.
It was no film because me and you was already dogs.
Of course. That's
Me
a
and
fact.
you was dogs,
That's
so
a
I couldn't.
fact.
I'm saying, damn, he out of here.
That's a fact.
Damn, he on a song with Hove.
Yeah, that was a good
Damn,
one.
and they
right
was
there.
playing that song every
Every
day.
day.
Like,
Yeah, that was rocking. That was rocking.
man, Uncle Murda,
that was a
my
good
mama
one.
out the hood. What?
Yeah, that was a good one right there.
Damn.
That was a good one.
Because that was right after Bullet.
Definitely.
And Bullet was ringing.
Moving, yeah, it was moving in the streets. Shout out to Mariah Carey at the time. She had said that was her favorite record. And that
Yeah, man. That was look. That was a different time. We was coming up on the DVDs, man.
That was like, those was fun times, man. Like, even just the whole club atmosphere in New York City was just different and lit. It was just fun.
It was fun.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. It was just fun.
You got to be heavy on fun. It's not as fun anymore. Even before the pandemic.
Yeah,
like,
now
it's just not as fun. It's just a bunch of niggas.
It's more like politics.
Yeah.
It's all more like, all right, let's be
etiquette.
Here, get a couple of flicks right quick for the gram, and then let's get the fuck up out of here.
We actually enjoyed
That's
ourselves
gotta be,
back then.
before it was more like, you turning up, having a good time, you know? But
damn.
It is what it is. We got to create the energy.
You know, it was the times is different. It was like the grind was different. So it was like it was no streaming. So our grind was like get on the mixtapes, the DVDs, and run up to the radio to see Slay, see Enough, see Clue, see Envy.
And that was it though. That just felt good.
Yeah.
Like, that was the grind. Like, and then you understood some days they probably couldn't fuck with you like that. And the days when they did embrace you, it felt like it was everything. You know what I mean?
But we were running to each other up at Hot 9. You dropping something off at Enough. We coming up there to drop something off.
Definitely.
We would see some stack bundles.
Slaves,
everybody.
Facts. That's man, boy. Those was the times coming up though, man.
It was a different time. You know
come
what I felt?
DVDs, all that shit.
Come up, the smacks.
Facts.
Was talking crazy. Talking crazy. First time they ever seen me, I was on Smack, on Jesus Sandals.
That was our social media.
On Jesus Sandals.
That was our, like, those DVDs, that was social media.
Yep.
Right. And you know why? Because the first time I ever met 2 Chainz was down in, I want to say the Salsa was. We were sitting together. He wasn't 2 Chainz then. And I was on the, So I had known him from that. And he knew me from the DVDs.
Look at that.
Because the DVDs had that circulation.
Because that was all my.
I met Tip like that, everybody. Yeah, that's all we had
back then, for real talk.
So it was a way for people to see us in a different, like, for us to come up and make a name for ourselves. It was the DVDs. We was shooting videos in the hood.
Definitely, they know who did what. This one violated. This one, the
with guns and
real. All type
it was
of crazy.
We was
back there.
beefing with niggas, and I was beefing with everybody. Gravy,
everybody.
That was if you wanted to see the beef, you had to pay for it.
Yeah,
basically,
it was pay per view back
yes,
then.
It was pay per view.
But prior to that, the artistry was different. It was like you only seen videos and interviews either like on BET or MTV. You never seen artists the way that we started, like with the hammers in the street. Like,
hell no.
It was a different outlook.
Definitely.
Damn.
That was like those was the days.
Those are the days. They had the DVD awards.
Yep.
Mixtape awards.
Oh man, niggas coming in crazy.
Didn't you get an award?
Yeah, I won the DVD award for the most reckless.
I think he
talk.
was just Debo. Just probably Debo the award. Or
You
something.
was a bully.
Award, man. I never been a bully. I got an award.
You was
Used
was
to
way
be
more
crazy.
aggressive.
Yeah, you know.
He never he don't. The first time I ever seen Maino, I was downtown on Fulton Street. He don't remember this. He was in a Magnum, I believe it was.
Silver Magnum.
Silver
Merc
Magnum.
remember the Magnum.
He had the seat
That's
back,
what
and I
those
was
Charles
crossing
was
the
the shit.
street. I was by myself. I was crossing the street. He had the window slightly down, and he was just looking at me like this.
Why would I be ice grilling you?
Exactly my point.
That's a lie.
I swear to God, on
Never
everything,
ice grill
on everything.
women?
Like, he was like, that's how you was looking at me.
I was probably checking you out. Like, who the hell is that?
But it was very aggressive.
It just felt like that. You just felt,
Probably
I don't know, nervous,
but yeah.
intimidated.
I was never nervous.
Oh, you
or
from Brooklyn,
intimidated.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, listen, it was
Right,
it was a different time, and it was a different me. Like, this is part of the journey. It was me learning. I didn't have nobody to come really teach me and really show me. You got to understand, I only came from two different places, the street and then jail, and then from jail right back to the street. I've never been nowhere else. So my behavior was based off of who I was, and who I was a byproduct of where I come from and what I've been through. You feel me?
Okay.
Now lay off me, man. I'm a changed man. Merc, how do you? Yeah. And my mouth still not as reckless as his.
I'm trying to change, man. I'm trying to cool out now, man.
How like the game changed, right? And then from that time, right, it's a lot of artists that we was coming up with. They not around no more in no capacity.
Definitely.
So it has to feel good to still, like, this is what, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, and to still be able to be in circulation and still be, you know, looked at as, yo, that's Uncle Murda. Like, I fuck with him.
Definitely. I definitely want to, you know, something I don't do a lot. I definitely want to thank, like, the fans that just still fucks with me.
Right.
Because even just going over certain numbers and to see how much I even still stream.
Right.
Yeah, I go, oh.
Right.
They still fuck with niggas. So I really do appreciate,
That's a fact.
you know, coming from our era to this
now.
new era.
Right.
And to be able to stream as much as you can stream. Because it's wicked
we
times.
not streaming
like you
artists.
said, we not streaming artists. And people don't really, people that came up with us is forgotten about. Like, they don't
We came up with
exist
niggas like,
no more.
and this is one of my favorite
For real,
niggas.
For real.
What's his name? Shay Davis.
See?
I like Shay Davis.
Facts. He was a reckless guy
He was,
back then.
yeah, his shit was funny. He was
Reckless. If he was around like now in the Instagram era,
Right,
like,
he would- yeah.
he could have been like popping, doing certain
Right.
things right now, because he was that type of character.
I seen him on Judge Judy.
For real?
So a fact.
You watch Judge
Doing
Judy?
what?
He was the he wasn't the plaintiff. He was the defendant.
Oh man,
Girl was suing him for something. They was going through it. You know how it is. I don't know if it was Judge Judy or Judge Joe Brown, one of them. And then he did a little rap at the end.
No.
Y'all never saw that? You can pull that up. Somebody pull that up. This is a fact.
That's crazy.
I didn't make it up. This is a fact. Am I lying? Shay Davis, your gun go blam. Like, I was in the video. I bought them to Notion and Gates to shoot a video.
Look at that.
I bought them down there. We shot the video.
Look at that.
But Murda, I
Shay
know it
did.
must feel great because every year, I mean, it's December now. You know, everybody's prepping for that wrap up. Like, we look for it every
Look at his face. He's like, man.
year. Every year, somebody like, nah, Murda, what's going on? Like,
Let's wrap up.
What you
How you feel about this wrap up though? Because you feel like, do you want to keep? Because every year you say this is the last one.
And I feel like I don't want to do it no more.
You don't want to do
You
it.
don't
Why?
want to do it no more?
I said, you know what it is? Sometimes I just get tired of doing
Right.
certain things. And I hate that I keep having to shit on people that I actually like sometimes. It'd be like, damn, I fuck with son. You know what I'm saying? But he did some corny shit, he did some sucker shit, and now I gotta call him out. Now I gotta throw this nigga under the bus and do this nigga dirty. And you know, I think I got my thing where I fuck everybody. I do like some people. I'm not that heartless. You know what I mean? And I hate that I always gotta throw people under the bus.
You really hate it.
But you know, if you
I
stop,
don't hate it.
This is so sad that you gotta throw people under the bus. What the fuck is you talking about? That's what you do, nigga. And not only that,
he said, I
Check
don't
this
hate
out.
it. I mean, you know I hate it, but I don't hate it.
nigga, it was another rapper from VA. And we knew him for doing the wrap up. Now check this out. Before you was doing the wrap up, I don't know if you remember, I used to do this shit called predictions. Right?
I remember that, yes.
I did it like 4 years straight. I would try to predict everything that was gonna happen. So dude Skills, he would do the wrap up and then he would send me the beat. The same beat that he used for the wrap up, he would send it to me.
Oh,
And then I would do the predictions. So we did it for like 4 years straight. I was like, man, I don't feel like doing that shit no more. Remember that? We used to sit in the studio thinking about what was gonna happen, and then a lot of shit that I got right. Now the same artist, Skills. Everybody knew him for doing a wrap up, and then you kind of like stepped in that lane, and for lack of better words, you stole it.
Yeah,
You took it, bro.
Brooklyn.
East New York.
Come on, brother. This is a Grammy East New York nigga. Come on, give me something. Give me something. This is a Grammy East New York nigga.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Damn.
I tried to make it work with him.
How?
With
Explain.
Clark Kent reached out.
Okay.
He tried to make us do it together, and Homeboy was on some, like, you know, I guess he wasn't feeling whatever Clark Kent was kicking at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Shout out to Clark.
yeah, definitely shout out to Clark. Clark even called me a few months ago. I guess him and Homie was talking, and I guess he was like trying to figure out if he wanted to do it together.
Right.
This year, and I told Clark I ain't really interested like that, but out of respect for him,
Right.
I let him know. But it's not nothing I was really interested in like that.
Right.
But yeah, he just didn't get it. Like sometimes things change, and that changed.
That changed, but
People
without him knowing it changed.
Yeah, without him knowing it changed, it just changed. Then I don't think he could accept it like that. Well, you know, it is what it is, man. Shout out to him.
Wow, things change.
Things change.
But you made it change though, because the thing was like everybody looks forward to you doing it.
Of course.
They don't look forward to him doing it.
They didn't even know he did it. I brought more awareness to him even that he did it to some people, because some people didn't know he was fucking
right.
because he's so polite. I'm being honest though.
I get it.
He's so polite.
People like
that it go over people's head. They ain't like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I was doing it, I'm so disrespectful with it.
And funny disrespectful.
But then it's like, oh, somebody else do this shit too? For real? Like, you don't even know.
Right,
you know
right. I can understand that. But then y'all got into it a little bit.
Yeah, we had a little...
You had a little,
Words.
A little squabble.
Yeah, he threw some shots.
Yeah, he threw his little...
Yeah.
His little deuce.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, little pew, pew, pew. Like that little record. We're going to do that in the edit, too. Since man got all the production shit going on. That little lady, yo, pew, 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 the little lady shit. He came with the pew, pew. Yeah. He came with the pew, pew, pew. And then came with the Mac after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I made the wrap up before.
Of course.
I made the wrap up before.
Of course.
For what, but
you
definitely made it.
Whatever it is.
The Tupac movie.
Oh yeah,
Tupac. That's right.
Tupac
You shot Tupac. Nigga.
Definitely.
You shot Tupac.
Yeah. Let me ask you though. So, are you gonna do it again?
I'm not sure, but if I do it, I was kicking it with a couple people. Shout out to my guy Kicks too. If I do it, I might drop it as an NFT.
An NFT.
And that way, I make do a couple million in a day.
That's right.
48 hours if you do it that way. So if I do it, I might entertain the NFT space, being that I'm already into the whole
you definitely a cryptocurrency
thing.
And I tell people all the time, Uncle Murda put me on the cryptocurrency back in 2015.
Long
and
time ago.
A long time ago, back 2015, 2014, back, and I just wish that I heeded what you was telling me back then, because you had me get Coinbase and everything back then. And you would sit around, you would shoot me like, yo, get this, get that, and just leave it.
That's a fact.
And I started, but I wasn't, and I didn't.
They're gonna be paying attention.
Right.
I heard you, man.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. I get it now.
I bet you do. I bet you
so I've been in the space now, but not the space you've been in. My dog.
Definitely.
But
shout out to cryptocurrency.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been good.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's been good.
It's been good.
It's been good.
Cryptocurrency's been good. Definitely.
So if you do it, it's gonna make you enough
just
money.
It
gotta make sense.
You know what it is? Just gotta have patience.
Literally.
But it's anything when you invest, just have patience in
patience,
it. Don't expect it to happen overnight. Even though
Absolutely.
sometimes with cryptocurrency it can, if you catch the right coin, it can happen overnight. You be like, damn. But with crypto, just leave it in there. Only a couple years, your money, you're gonna be up.
That's right.
Just know that you're gonna be up.
And see, a lot of people don't know this about you. You're a very smart dude. So I know this about you.
I try to be.
You get on the radio, you talk crazy, you get on these records and talk crazy, but you're a very smart dude.
Of course.
You put me on fucking cryptocurrency.
That's a fact.
6 years ago.
Definitely told my brother about that years ago.
Bitcoin was like...
Bitcoin was only about 6,000-7,000 when I
less
told
than
Maino
that.
about
No,
that. Yeah, low less
it
than
went
that.
up to that.
It went up. Yeah, it went up to that, but it was a low less than that. It was a low less than that. I told Maino about Doggy Coin too a little early.
All that.
I told him about that too.
Yeah. But I'm in though.
Yeah, you win. You jumped in. I was actually proud of him when we got a little like a group chat, and I was like, yo, I texted, yo, did anybody get this? And I was so surprised. I see man said, hey, I got some Doggy Coin. I said, whoa, look at my brother. Oh, whoa.
He in. We got him.
Like, that's my guy.
He said, NFTs, nigga.
We in, baby. Let's go.
But listen, I want you to tell me though, do you have any wrap up, anybody that we can expect to be in here?
If I do it,
I
do it, Jada, you gotta stop disrespecting Will like that.
Oh my God, we not doing.
I'm just saying, if I do it, I'ma highlight.
I need his perspective.
Disrespecting him a little bit too much.
She's not even disrespecting, but I understand.
She's making me sweat. He's disrespecting himself too. You're throwing up after sex and shit, nigga. Like, nigga, I can see why she's probably want to go fuck a nigga. But I'm just saying.
I think that they had an understanding. They said that we life partners, you know,
No.
and our relationship is on a level that most people not gonna understand. We gonna fuck other people.
I think
right?
they need to make that clear.
I think it is clear.
I don't think
clear.
they made it clear.
But I think they do make it clear. People just want to selectively hear and take bits and pieces and create a story.
All right.
Because I think that they've made it clear several times, like, basically, we are choosing each other. Whatever, like she said, you even if you're on one end and I'm on the other end, we in this together. They vowed to do that, and it's their choice.
Right.
So with that, I don't think that she's disrespecting him, especially like the journalist and everything. And these people are just taking bits and pieces of what she said. If you actually look at the show and look at the context of everything that she's saying, it all pertains to her and her vulnerabilities. It don't really have nothing to do with Will.
Okay.
Just saying. Because I go and I look at the facts before I make.
Wow.
And that's
I love these sound effects.
She not with
Yo,
it.
she is on
She not
point.
with it. Shout out to Nash.
Wow,
Who else you
Nash.
got?
It was a busy year, man.
It's a busy year.
It's a busy year. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't been keeping track. I'm not sure if I'm doing it.
It's a lot going on.
I'm not sure, but it was a lot going on. You got Sweetie and Quavo and Lil Baby, all type of mixy shit going on.
Where you at with that?
QC got to get it under control. Quality, get it under control, baby.
Damn.
You got Danny and
You got Danny and the baby. Oh man, all type of stuff.
It's a lot going on. It's spicy. out
Method
here.
Man and Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
Whoa, I forgot about that.
Oh,
I don't believe that though.
Me neither. I don't believe,
believe
Wendy.
it.
I don't believe it, but
Never
I'm just
They might
saying.
have did. It was the 90s though. It was a different
it
time.
was a different time.
Niggas might have did shit in the 90s. They wouldn't do in the 2010s.
It was just a lot going on. You got LOX and Dipset at the Garden.
That was
Oh, man,
I was
that
legit. I was there.
It was just
I
a
was
lot.
there.
It was
Yeah.
a lot.
That was
yeah,
a lot going
man.
on. The outfits was crazy. It was crazy.
It was good. It was
a
good.
lot.
It was good.
It was good.
really
It was versus in general was good. It was
It's
good.
good.
It was
Period.
good for the
Definitely
culture.
good.
It
Hell
was-
yeah, good.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
It's a lot. So I'm gonna see if I do it, man. I might see, man.
Damn. When do you actually know when they get close to
When it get around
Christmas?
Christmas time, so I know
We
if
got a
it's-
couple
if
weeks.
It's gonna drop. So y'all got a couple weeks. About 3 weeks left.
We gonna check in with them.
About 3 weeks left. We're gonna see. We're gonna try to make a movie. We're gonna see. Maybe.
Maybe.
You ever want to tell a story about how you broke our group up to
Oh
be a
my
G Unit?
God! Here he go.
Oh
I did not. He left the group to go with Dipset and Jim Jones and them. I keep trying to tell him. He keep trying to throw it on me.
No, you
He
broke up
left-
the group a long time ago.
Get the fuck out.
A long time ago. Like
Wow.
we was the yellow tape boys, nigga. We was coming through.
He left me, y'all. He left me. He
I
left
called
me.
Murda and said, "Yo, I'm on my way to Sweden, nigga. See you when I see you, nigga." Fuck is you talking? I said, "Murda, we gonna do part 2 right now." He said, "I'm over here with Fifth, nigga." Certain artists, you can't even say nothing. You're like, all right, damn, nigga. Fuck.
It's yellow tape for life. That definitely had to go pick up some G Unit checks. Man. Shout out to 50 and the whole unit.
He said, I'm going to the store. I'm going to take care of some business. I'll be right back.
Shout out to everybody, man. Music is good, man. Like I
Definitely.
I feel good about everything, man. Shout out to
I see you got the project coming up. You know what I'm saying?
With
The
me-
Lobby Boys.
Lobby
right
Boys.
quick.
Me and Capo, we got that coming. That's just crazy, man. We got a lot of people on there. Fab on there.
Okay.
Fabio.
Look at that.
A lot of people
heavy
on a lot of-
Brooklyn,
yeah.
heavy Brooklyn.
Yeah. A lot going on. Young Blue. Shout out to Young Blue, man.
Okay.
Capella.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put that. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Damn.
You got a lot going on. You had a lot going on this
He's in
year.
the movies
Of
too.
course, man. You know, I had. Oh yeah, I was
The security
currently
guard, like a
number
army-
7 on Netflix. I was
Let's talk about it. Let's
trying to
talk
protect
about
the
it.
money, you know, little
Yeah.
armored truck shit and all that. Trying to protect some money. I'm trying to get more into acting though as well.
How was that though? Like how
That was
it
fun.
acting? It was
That
fun.
was fun. That was fun. Acting is always fun. It just take you in a different place, get you out of your normal shit sometimes. So that was fun. That was dope. That was dope.
Did you get killed? Because I ain't see that movie
Of
yet.
course, man. They killed me in about 5 minutes, man. I had about 5 minutes of looking good. I was on Netflix for 5 minutes.
What's the
That's
name
all
of that
you
movie, though?
need.
Son?
I was number 7. It went to number 7, but I had 5 minutes.
That's
What's the
what
name of
you
the
need.
movie?
Reprisal.
All right, I'm going to catch that.
Yeah, reprisal. That's all I needed was 5 minutes. Next one, I'm gonna be in there for about 15. Give me 15 minutes. You know,
Listen, you gotta start from somewhere.
Exactly. You got to climb up.
5 minutes is a long time, though.
Of
When you
course.
think about it, 5 minutes
is
in
a
a
long
movie,
time, of
and you
course.
got
In a
killed.
movie,
But you got killed.
they had to do a lot. They had to prep for my 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Niggas don't die like I die in movies.
Did you
know what I mean?
did you take long dying like in the old Chinese
I
movies?
tried, but they zoomed it up. I try to fall mad slow. Like,
You try to make it.
yeah, I try
6
to make,
minutes.
I try to drag it out, but you know what I mean?
Damn, man.
Yeah, I tried.
You my nigga, man. But you know, you made my life rough certain times, man.
Oh man, cut it
did
out,
shit
man.
to me that really fucked me up, man.
I couldn't. It wasn't on purpose. That's what I'm gonna say. It wasn't
What
on
did
purpose.
he do to you?
See, I don't want to bring up what he exactly
You brought
did.
it up, so let's talk about it.
No, he
I
don't
like to see when he owned his truths though, because I caught a couple times. I said, "Look at my boy owning his truths on this motherfucker.
You know-
Own it, my nigga. Own it, my nigga."
He called. Yo, listen, he fucked me up in Power 105, man. Breakfast Club. Like it ain't, man. Shit ain't been the same ever since. And we gonna leave it like that. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga crazy? You can't listen. This is my dog. I gotta just sit here and just.
You know what I love about
Let
Buddy?
the
Sometimes
time-
he be just hoping like, please don't talk about certain
Damn,
shit. I'm like, don't worry. I'm not gonna go.
But
You
know
do
what?
it anyway.
But with him, I be feeling like he don't be wanting to say it. He don't want to say it, but he want to say it.
want it to be said
and then
sometimes?
you say it, and then it's like, don't. Why
That's
you
probably
say
why
it?
we
'Cause I
compliment
wanna
each
say
other
it.
so much.
Y'all get each other in trouble on purpose.
You know what? Can we get her ejected? No, because you
know what?
swear like
can
you
we
know.
can we have him spell ejected?
Damn.
That's crazy. You must not know. I'm very good at spelling.
Really?
Yeah. Let me spell it. E. Aura. J. Don't play with me like that, man. Don't ever play with me like that, man. Spell ejected.
So stop playing with me.
Damn, man. We got Uncle Murda sitting on the couch and you playing with me like that.
Oh man.
This is crazy. So what's next though, Murda?
I'm working on a couple things, man. I got like I got a cartoon about to come out.
that's fire.
Word? What's the
a kid's
cartoon?
like
Uncle
a Christmas-
Murda.
That's
A
fire.
Christmas. This is more like a Santa Claus.
Uncle named Murda?
No, man. Not no Santa Claus murder, man. This is for the
Uncle
kids.
named Murda.
This is for the kids.
Uncle Santa.
Man. Yeah. This is,
Okay, so
this is Santa Claus for the kids.
are you in it?
No, but it's inspired by my two youngest sons.
Okay, dope,
They
dope.
inspired it.
Dope.
We're coming out with the cartoon for them. And I also got like a children's book coming out.
Man, that's
That's
super
right.
dope, man.
as well. Trying
That's
to do a
super
whole
dope.
bunch of different things.
And
man.
that's what we got to do though. Like the rap game got us in a position where we could
Do all
branch
these other
off and
different
show
things,
other
definitely.
sides of ourselves and do other things. There's nothing wrong with being versatile. There's nothing wrong with growing.
Of course.
You understand? Because we like I'm saying, we started one place. You from East New York?
And that's so.
Yeah, that's a bad
This
place.
is
Yeah, it's a bad place.
So they come out of there. It's
So
like,
what's probably the worst place
yeah.
in Brooklyn?
Probably,
Probably
I would
worst
say, yeah,
place.
but between East New York and
Brownsville.
Brownsville is
Brownsville.
Yeah, it's worse. It's
They
bad.
neck and neck.
Brownsville is the worst
They neck
country
and
in
neck.
Huh?
Brooklyn.
Worst country.
The worst
in Brooklyn.
Worst country. Brownsville.
But I love Brooklyn as a whole because it's what made us,
Of
right?
course.
And
Of
So
that's
now
course.
dope.
music put us in a situation where we could branch off and rub elbows and create alliances and create avenues for ourselves to do different things. Man sitting up here, man named Uncle Murda got the children book. Okay? Cartoon, all right, for kids.
That's a fact.
Uncle named Murda. Okay?
Nah, a whole bunch of things coming out, definitely pertaining to the kids as well, man.
Right.
So I'm definitely trying to get,
Do you feel like parenthood changed you?
of course, definitely like the more time I spend with my youngins, like that made me quit cigarettes. I ain't smoked cigarettes for the last like 2 years.
Oh wow!
Word.
I remember you smoking
Yeah,
cigarettes.
you was a chain
This
smoker.
guy here used to hate them shit,
Hey,
man.
come
Like,
on, Merc.
when we had to do
Put
yellow
one down.
tape, he had to thug it out when we smoking them cigarettes in
day.
that studio. Hate
One
that
down.
shit.
Listen, because I had the studio. Remember?
That's a fact.
Listen, I had the studio. It was my studio, right? We was in Soho. You remember? And you couldn't smoke in the building. The only people, but we figured out a way to do it. The only person that could smoke in there is Uncle Murda.
That's a
just
fact.
go in the booth and smoke because we had
the window right there.
Thing. Yeah, the window.
Out there a little bit. We was good.
Yeah. Crazy. Wow.
That's a fact,
But
man.
that's
So yeah,
fine.
like the kids definitely changed a whole lot of everything. The way I look at a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course it do, and that's growth though. And if we not growing at this point, then what we doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing? Like for real?
You know, like I see, like man, like he's like, yo, the old man would have did this, like. Nigga,
Yeah,
we
you're
can't.
probably right. He would have. Yeah, and the old man wouldn't be here to be doing certain things right now.
That's right. I feel like you can never satisfy niggas, right? So it's like one aspect, niggas want to see you live out some of the shit that they know you for. And then when you give them an inkling of that, they be like, damn, he just threw it all away. He's stupid as fuck.
Fucked up everything.
People aren't satisfied. And
Son was lit.
they want
He
to
fucked it
see you the
all
way they
up.
remember you. That's really what it is. The way I met you, I want you to stay that way.
No, right. But what I'm saying is that they want to see you live it out, right? And then as soon as you live it out, like I see niggas talking
And they
about.
call you a stupid nigga.
Then you call you stupid nigga. So it's like, don't
Don't let
don't
these
be
niggas trick you out here.
a real nigga to the point where you just so real that niggas is like, damn, that nigga was a real nigga, but he's stupid as fuck. You understand? Like, don't be that expendable to the point where you willing to throw it all away just because you think that niggas need to see that because you got a point to prove, though.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
That's that
It's
point.
crazy that only come with though. It's crazy that shit only come with growth though.
Right.
Because we say that now, but a few years ago we still was willing to throw
Right.
it away for
Right.
whatever just because
Right.
it's like fuck that.
Right.
But I guess as time go on, you get older, you start seeing shit a little different.
You
It's
start
like,
experiencing different
Nah, that
things.
shit ain't
Experiencing
worth it
different
right there.
things. Start
Fuck all
traveling,
that.
see how good life
They're
is.
Like, man, that bullshit ain't worth it. Fuck. Y'all niggas could talk
For
and have
real.
that.
Or when
know
you
what I
start
mean?
hanging around different people through your growth and you start seeing how they carry out themselves and you never seen that before and you start to like look at it like, wait a minute, this is how y'all living? I want to live like this. I'm not used to this. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all though. Seriously.
You ever go
Whoa.
back to the hood and just look at it and be like, damn, I'm from here. Like I'm really from here. Like, but
Hell yeah, I was there a few weeks ago saying that shit like
I'm from
shit.
here. I'm from this. Like, and not just physically from there, but mentally, like the way you
The
thought.
way you used to think and the way you still seeing some people think,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, damn. Like you can literally see some people ain't never gonna leave the hood.
Right.
The way they think, the way they move, you could tell they never gonna leave. Like that's where they gonna be.
In and out
Forever.
situation. Get locked up, come back. Get locked up,
That's
come
where
back.
they gonna be.
And that's where they gonna be.
But then you do see the ones that want more as well, and that's trying. Like, alright, this ain't it. I don't want this shit, big bro. And that's the one sometimes that a nigga do go back for and try to kick it with sometimes, and get them that little bit of hope. Like, alright, cool. If you keep doing X, Y, and Z, nigga, that shit could be reality. You getting the fuck out of here.
Mm.
So hell yeah, but
I remember me and you did something. I think it was Fox News. They came.
definitely.
They came to interview me and you. We went to my neighborhood in Bed-Stuy, then we went to East New York. And it was kind of like the same thing. You know, us pulling up, talking about where we came from.
Definitely.
Just to give them a glimpse of, what it was like. That's kind of like what the Lobby Boys project is like. You know, we ain't in the lobby, nigga.
Of course. But I could tell
No.
you what it is being in that lobby.
Right. But it's about the elevation. It's about where you come from and still being connected to that to a certain degree and understanding that ride, that growth, that transformation from to be able to get out of the lobby, right? So it's like, how many niggas you know that didn't lost their lives, lost their freedom, never got past the lobby?
I like that.
You understand?
Hell yeah.
So we come from a set of pain and a set of despair. You understand? Where we had dreams and then dreams was deferred at the same time, and we watched things happen and we watched all this pressure, but then somehow it was a plan for us that we helped push ourselves out of that.
Definitely.
You understand?
Ambition, like it was just in us.
There
like,
you go.
I refuse to let this environment define me.
Or be a product.
I refuse
Period. You know
to
what I'm
let
saying?
my past and everything, me being an inmate. Okay, being in the street, being involved in the street, in whatever way, right? Refuse to let that define what my future and even my present is going to be. Because like I said, how you start doesn't have to be the way you finish. You understand? So that's what's important. In fact, the niggas got kids. Kids. Shout out.
Oh, whoa!
Shout out to my son.
It's my guy, young Zay.
Zay Flacco. He 19 years old. You know?
My God, definitely, man. Yeah, you got kids.
Word, man. Damn, you a family man. A lot of people don't understand that.
I got 3 boys and a daughter. Definitely, man.
3 boys and a daughter. But you just had a brand new baby.
Yeah, he about to be 2 now.
Oh,
young bad boy.
He grew up fast.
Yeah, he definitely did. That's the
Wow.
one that definitely
And he a
made me
baby
stop
boy.
smoking
Oh,
them
man.
cigarettes. Yeah,
right.
He gonna be
the bad
running
one,
everybody.
Yeah. He is. He already doing that.
I remember when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And then we was running outside to do verses with niggas, right?
Facts.
And I was seeing you masked up.
Me and May both masked up. We got Lysol in our hand. It was real. We both like masked up, Lysol, running into each other. Oh shit, what up, my nigga? What you doing, feature? What you doing, feature?
You was out of there so fast. You was doing shit and you was getting out of there so fast.
Getting the fuck
because
out
you
of
had
there.
brand new baby in the house.
Facts.
You couldn't afford to get him
Play
sick.
around. Couldn't play
at
around.
all.
Even me and man was touched like, all right, so yo, all right, be good. You all right?
Shit was crazy,
It
though.
was real. Facts. That's
You
a
vaccinated?
fact. Nah.
Nah, it was the transition.
I don't trust. Yeah,
Nah.
I still feel like they got to get a couple things right.
Fucking right, man.
It's too early.
Fucking right.
Too early.
Fucking right.
I don't trust Pfizer, Moderna, and John.
Moderna.
Right now. Yeah, I don't trust it right now.
So you ain't been coming outside that much?
Nah.
You used to be outside.
Be outside a lot.
You used to be outside talking shit and being available.
Definitely.
You was talking
like I'm
crazy.
here. If
Yeah.
you're looking for me, I'm right here.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's a little different now as far as the outside.
I know it's different.
It's a little different. But I'm about to
The city feel different. Everything.
City feel different.
There's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same.
You know. Same.
Hopefully we
same
get
people.
that feeling back. Yeah, same people, but it's not. It just don't feel like.
But I feel like musically, New York is in a good place though. A lot of the young niggas
of
they done
course,
created
the
a
young
vibe.
boys, hell yeah. And you know what it is? When you're not making music, me and you talked about this before. When you're not trying to make music just for the radio, when you just make it.
better.
See, that's what made Yellow Tape so fun for
Well,
us.
it
at
wasn't
the time.
think about no radio
And
shit.
then I use that to just keep, like, when I started making my own music, I'm like, you know what? Let me stop thinking about
Radio.
When you don't think about no radio shit and you just getting in your
It's more
bag,
pure.
the music come out so much pure.
Yeah.
And you feel it more, so you want to stand
I'm
on it and
telling-
behind it more.
Cause you figure
Like,
this real you.
Because this is the real you. You ain't trying to
Appease.
Yeah, you ain't trying to do none
ain't
of
trying
that
to
shit,
be
man.
in the yeah, like
So-
we got the traditional way.
So the space I'm in now, and I know you probably same for you. Like making music right now just feels good,
right,
And
because
better. It
yeah,
feels good, so much better.
Feels like when you first
Definitely.
started.
Hell
Right.
yeah, it's so much better.
right. Because you ain't got to be pressed to worry about. You could just
You ain't-
be
you
doing
ain't-
it
you
for
ain't
your
stressing
core.
that. Like yeah, definitely. I'm
Do it
just
for your
like
core.
whoever rocks with me and
Rock,
fuck with me,
that's right.
y'all gonna enjoy what I'm about to get.
That's
y'all.
right. That's right.
Period.
That's
You know
right.
What I'm saying? Then go tell a friend.
right.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Facts.
That's
Give me an
it.
extra stream or two. You know what I mean?
That's 100.
That's it. Real talk.
But that's what we said. When we do this, we ain't going.
Fuck that other
the
shit.
radio
Yeah,
shit. We ain't think about no radio
that.
shit.
We ain't think we don't need that. Let's just
Fuck
have
that.
some fun and do what the streets gonna feel and talk about.
So are we gonna get another Yellow Tape?
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course, of course,
It's gonna happen.
He with his new friend right now.
No.
I ain't playing.
Funny.
Cause he be trying to get me, so I gotta get him. You know what I'm saying?
I be saying, I be coming. What's going on? See over here with Tony Ayo now. Nigga.
So he
What's
get
going
me,
on,
so I
like?
gotta get him. So
Fuck, nigga.
when he finish up with his new friend, me and him
Yo.
gonna get back to it.
Shout out
You know
to
what I'm
Capo,
saying?
nigga.
Shout out to my nigga Jim Jones.
Yo, this nigga crazy. Yo, nah, nigga left me, man.
Cut it out.
I'm looking at this nigga on tour. He gonna hit me one day at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yo, I'm on stage with 50 and asking for Yellow Tape.
Nigga said, I bet they is. Nigga, let's get it fucking done.
Yeah, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Nigga crazy, man. Damn. fuck, man. Nah, listen.
Always,
the fact,
man.
like, listen, man. Music is not like sports. You could just, like, we could just keep making music, man. It's whatever. Like as long as you understand where you at and who you are, I make music for the niggas that fuck
right
with me.
people. I was about to say that the right people
we know how to
fuck with
get
it.
in there, let them beats rock, and just start boxing. So that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Man. That ain't nothing.
Definitely, man.
That's coming.
I hope you do another wrap up though, bro.
I do too.
I might, man.
I look forward to them.
If I do it, Maino be the first. I'll let y'all know. Man.
Okay.
He could break it exclusive on the. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
feel like part of your reason for not doing it is the fact that people look forward to you to do it more? Like it's like, man, come on, man. Like I need this love all year.
Sometimes it be that too. It's like, damn, that's all y'all want. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's it. But then sometimes it just be, you know what it is too, that shit be so like, cause people think you gotta really like lock in.
Yeah, you
like
gotta.
I've been scheming on it, so you gotta really like lock in with that shit. And sometimes I just don't be feeling like doing all of that shit. Like I'm not an elephant every year. You know what I mean? So
Right.
They say, you know, elephant got good memory. No, I'm not trying to do that shit every fucking year.
Because that means I got to start from January and
Start
write
from January,
everything
go
down.
win, scheme on this,
Right.
that, and third, and I'll be like, all right, you know. But I'm gonna see.
You should probably write shit down.
Now he's
Like
trying to give
events.
you pointers and stuff.
I do
For
know.
the year.
I be having
Shit
you
that
know,
happens.
I
It's some
get
shit
my
that could
point.
have happened last
People-
January that he got to talk
Yeah,
about now.
people send me the calendars and all that shit. I get my little updates on it and all that. So I be on point with it. This is about sitting there and putting all that shit together and entertaining the people. So I'ma see, man.
You remember when we did Summer Jam?
Oh, that was
Supposed
fun.
to rain.
That was fun.
Remember when they kicked us off and then put us back on and they couldn't announce us because the shit that happened at Urban Plaza?
That's a fact. That's a fact. But we made it work and we tore Summer Jam the fuck up.
Yeah, we made it work.
Great fucking show.
It rains every summer jam.
Every
Yeah,
Summer
Every
Jam.
summer.
they had a whole
They
storm.
cursed. Summer Jam is cursed.
They changed the date this year and it still rains.
They curse.
Word.
Always.
changed the date and it still rain.
It never fails. Never fails.
I remember I was doing Summer Jam.
Didn't
And
Alicia
Murda.
Keys bring my nigga out one
Yeah,
time,
Alicia.
too?
That's the first time I did Summer Jam. I did Summer
a
Jam maybe
fact.
like 6 times, maybe.
That's a fact.
But the first time they gave me my own set,
I was
Right?
there, I believe.
and so I know I'm bringing out.
Well, I remember I got the word on
I'm
that.
bringing out Swiss. I'm flying
You know,
MOP.
you just hear about something.
I flew MOP in from London.
Nigga said, Maino got his own set. Huh?
And nigga,
Oh,
nigga
shit.
Murda had a
We
song
outside.
Oh, we outside, baby.
Murda called me. He said, "Yo, I just need like 2 minutes, man.
Give me 2
Give me
minutes,
2
nigga.
minutes." And I said, "Yo, Murd, I'm rehearsing my shit. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have my shit down to every second.
That's a fact.
And you got my word. If I could do it, it's done." He said, "I bet." He ain't bothering me about it. And I went and I figured it out because I said, "All right, I'm bringing MOP out. I'm bringing Swiss out. ASAP Rocky, this was his first year. So Swiss said, yo, we need to bring Rocky when I come out and let him do his joint." I said, so the first time ASAP Rocky ever touched the main stage
Wow, look at that. I ain't
was
even know
me,
that.
was my
Look at
set.
that.
Yeah, I brought him out.
Yeah, that's dope.
And then I said, all right, we did the show, we got it all lined up. Shout out to Drewski, because we put this together.
Drewski.
And I had enough time to squeeze Merk in. I called him, I said, yo, nigga, we doing it. He's like, word,
I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Nigga
yeah.
touching Summer Jam, baby. Oh, that was my first time touching
I'm
Summer
telling you,
Jam.
like-
So that was live for
Yeah.
a nigga
It
right
felt
there.
amazing,
Boy.
didn't it?
Hell yeah.
Now for a New York artist, Summer Jam is like
to
the
perform in front of all those people right
Yeah.
there at that time, and that was the first time I ever performed in front of that many people. So that was super lit right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. That was live right there. That was
Damn.
live.
live.
That was live.
That's fire.
Word up.
Summer Jam is big, major for us, especially like a New York City artist that grew
Hell
up
yeah.
on
Listening
Summer
to that shit
Jam,
all year and
grew
all
up
that,
on Hot
man.
97, was even going to Summer Jam
Summer
with his
Jam
homies.
with his homies, you smoking, just watching
Yeah.
everybody and all that
Summer
shit.
Jam was just a vibe. That,
So for
like,
you
it
to
was a
actually
vibe.
perform at
Word.
that shit and do your
For
thing,
people to know you.
what? That shit was bananas.
It was like last year I was in the stands. This year I'm on the stage.
For real. No,
For
that shit
real,
felt
that's a
good.
hell of a feeling though.
I'm like, yo, man, I got that song right now. I think it was Warning at that time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was
right,
a-
it was Warning, right?
Yep, it
I
was
was like,
that.
yo, man, I need it right there.
Yep.
I was like, all right, word.
Yep.
That was live. That was
We got
definitely
y'all
live.
came running out. It was
Hell
good.
yeah.
First
Hell
time,
yeah.
first time you brought up Alicia Keys. So when my song "High Hate," my first song come on "High Hater," it was like it's rocking. And then I see Swiss at this event, and he said, "Yo, who bringing you out for Summer Jam?" And I'm like, "Ain't nobody talking to me about no Summer Jam." He like, "All right, I'm gonna work on something."
Real shit.
And the nigga called me like 3, 4 in the morning. I'm laying down. He like, "Yo, you ready? Showtime." I said, "What's up, nigga?" He said, "Yo, this is how it's gonna go down." He said, "Alicia gonna bring you out." I said, "Come on, man. Why you gonna put that pressure on me, man?" Like, come on, man. Like, how you can't, like, come on. I'm just coming off the mixtapes, man. I'm not ready for that.
That's big business,
This
right
is big business, right? So he laid it down. He said, "I got the idea. Like, she's gonna go into the Mary. How can I love somebody else?" Because it has that same beat.
Yeah.
She's gonna go into that, and then you gonna come out, and it's gonna be crazy. You know, Swiss is animated. He's gonna be crazy. I'm to Showtime, and I'm like, all right. In my mind, I'm saying, damn, that's a big responsibility.
Hell yeah.
So then they said it was the day to come, right? It was like the day before, right? And then it was like we got rehearsal early in the morning. I got to be at Summer Jam at like 7, 8 in the morning, maybe 9 in the morning with her rehearsing. And I'm like, man. And I came to the rehearsal. Now we in the stadium, right? The stadium for me, for some reason, it looks smaller with nobody in it, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, she says to me, "Hey, you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready." And I'm like, man, all right. I'm nervous though, because it's like, this is Alicia Keys, right? You know, come on, I'm mixtape nigga, DVD nigga, right? So I wasn't there yet. We did a rehearsal. We did it a couple times. We got it down. And I'm like, all right, cool, I got it. So I went back, had all day. Boom, we went and got dressed. Was in the hotel, came through. And then it was almost time, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking about everything that could go wrong. I'm like, my hands is sweaty. What if I drop the mic?
What if I forget my lyrics?
Yo,
For real.
I'm saying, what if I trip?
Anything.
Everything and anything that I could think about was happening. Because I kept saying to myself, if I fall or slip or anything, I'm messing it up for her. I can't mess her show up.
I'ma fuck her shit up now.
Oh my God. So I was thinking about everything that could go wrong, but she looked at me and was like, "You ready?" And I was like, all right. You know what I mean? And it went down. And it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
Murda, you ever had any situations like that? Where like you got pressure put on you like on a performance?
On a performance? Shit, probably was at the first time at Summer Jam when you see all those people, like, not probably to that extent, but just nervous, like, damn, I'm really about to perform in front of all these motherfuckers in this stadium right here, like, so that probably like my first time feeling that kind of like shit, like, not letting Maine know, but like, damn, nigga,
Like,
you about to bring like shit I know I want, but like, damn, all these motherfuckers right here. So hell yeah though, nah, but that first time experience doing that shit, yeah, it's like that.
And then you get off the stage and you like,
that adrenaline,
hell
that feeling.
yeah,
I did that.
Yeah.
Not when you know that you built it brick by brick. Like when nobody really put you on, you did it really yourself.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Merck had been signed to Hove and all them, but he didn't go the way we wanted it to go.
That's a
and
fact.
he had to fend for himself at the end of the day. So when you building it brick by brick and then you get
that back,
yeah,
you get
it's
that
like
opportunity to see
right.
that. It's like, oh,
yeah,
this is super
it feels
dope.
good.
Super
It feels
dope.
good, man.
That's a fact.
My nigga
That's
Murda,
a straight
man.
fact, kid.
Damn. I appreciate you for pulling up on me, my
Yeah.
nigga.
I appreciate you having me pull up, man.
My
This is
brother,
long
man.
overdue.
I know, but listen, they was asking for you though.
Come on, man.
A
Why
lot of
not,
people
man?
definitely was
A lot of
asking.
people asking for you.
That's a fact. I got the word too.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
when the
people
fuck
asking.
did you going on? Cause even my own people like, yo,
Yeah.
nigga, when you going on? I'm like, you know what I mean?
So why
Kitchen
you took
talk,
so
like,
long? Because we was asking for you.
I've been on the low. I've
Yeah.
been getting a lot of things right in my own personal life, but then I decide when I'm ready to step outside, this is gonna be the first spot I come step outside to.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
know what I'm saying?
take that. I'm gonna take that.
Shout out to Uncle Murda sitting in the same
course.
spot Mr. C was sitting in.
God, he better stop that bullshit. Mr. C definitely was on his side. Shout out to Mr. C, man. can't fuck with this nigga,
Nah,
man.
you gotta stop.
No, this is I'm just saying.
He
Like,
was
this
touching
my
your
dog.
shoulders though. He was touching your shoulders though. He did a lot of this.
Oh, whoa!
It was not a lot of that. It wasn't out of
She
that.
was on him. She was on him. He was on him. Copy.
Shout out to my brother, man, Uncle Murda.
Thank you
You
so much for
already
coming.
know,
And
definitely, man.
You
Salute,
know what
y'all.
it is, man. Listen, you know we break bread here though. Like I got.
Come on, I'm
Dinner
eating,
and
man.
all that.
I'm eating, man. I'm getting me
And
a
all
meal
that.
before I go.
This is what I'm
eating.
trying to tell you,
I'm
man.
eating, man. I'm eating,
This is
man.
what I'm trying to tell you. This is where we provide the vibe.
We eating, man. We here, kitchen talk, baby.
Kitchen talk, man. It's
We
not
eating.
it is not a cooking show. It's not a love show. I know she like to talk about love and all that.
We just here to
I'm
provide
around.
the vibe.
Oh, we had one question though. Because I was asking this question all day, and I
Okay.
meant to ask. I meant to ask this to you. Would you rather be loved or feared?
Damn, that's a hard one. It depends on who. From who?
Generally, though, would you rather love or would you rather fear?
Damn. You know what? I'd rather love.
You rather love?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
She rather fear. She want to rule with an iron fist.
Why you a liar? I'd rather be loved.
I'd rather be loved, man.
I feel like love is genuine.
What you rather, man? You want everybody to
Really?
be scared of you? and
No,
shit, man?
no. I'd rather somewhere in the middle.
That wasn't what it was.
Oh, whoa!
Somewhere in the
Are you
middle
gonna
is
ask a
respect.
question and say one or the other?
Because I
and
feel
then go
like
say in the middle.
Well, the thing is that love, when it's endured by men and people, like people have no problem affecting people that they love. The average person that hurts you the most is somebody that love you.
That's a fact.
The
you even
people,
care about.
right?
Like,
the people
That's
that you
what
care,
it is, though.
that
Say,
you even
love.
care, like,
They love you. You love them. They family. They offend you first. They offend you more. They sometimes offend you worse.
But I feel like being loved, like I told you, when
See,
somebody
what it is
hurts
with you looking for love, and it's not a way for you to out there
okay,
send out their vibes
No,
for you to
I'm
get a
not.
man.
No, I'm not.
This is not this show. You can go somewhere else with that. You trying to send that out there? You trying to put that out there, like for you to get a man? You want a man? Is that what you want? A man?
No,
You want a man?
no.
Oh, all right. All right. What you gonna say?
How's your love life?
that was a good answer. That was a good.
Mine's is good. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Mine's is good.
Yeah.
Mine's
He
is good.
cheated.
Mine's is good.
Okay.
Mine's is good.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yo, Merk, man, I love you, bro.
I love you too, my brother.
Man,
you
thank you
already
for pulling
know.
up, man. It's Kitchen
Definitely,
Talk.
my
We provide
God.
the vibe. You already know what it is. Tell them what to do. Please tell them.
At your favorite time, boy.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, tell them to subscribe and all that.
Oh, now I
Holla
gotta
usually
subscribe?
do that.
Yeah.
Holla usually do
Subscribe, like, share, comment, do
Yeah,
all
see,
of
you
those
good.
things.
You good. You good. You good.
subscribe, like, share. I like how that shit sounds. That's the new thing. We gotta start
Yeah,
getting used to saying.
subscribe, like,
Share,
share,
all that good
That's what you
shit.
gotta do.
Yeah,
Gotta share it. Gotta like it.
Yes.
Gotta
Tell a friend
subscribe.
and tell a friend and tell a friend.
that's right. That's right. Getting
At your favorite time, boy.
Yeah. Old Ray Gibson.
Why you guys to say nasty shit, right?
The NFL races.
Yo, man, so you know what it is? It's nothing but love, man. Uncle Murda, we signing out, man. Kitchen Talk, we be right back.
Whoa.